Every great life is built one day at a time, not through sudden miracles, but through small, disciplined choices repeated daily. The Stoics understood this truth deeply. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, yet he reminded himself that each day must be lived well, regardless of chaos. Seneca warned that life is long enough if used wisely. Epictetus taught that control begins with the mind, not the world. This series is about that ancient wisdom. It is about learning how to live your best day, every day, by following Stoic rules that sharpen focus, strengthen discipline, and create inner peace. These rules are not abstract philosophy. They are practical tools for modern life. When you master your day, you master your direction. When you master your mind, nothing external can rule you. Chapter 1, Rule 1. Begin each day with intentional awareness. Most people begin their day unconsciously. They wake up already behind, already anxious, already reacting. The Stoics saw this as the first defeat. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you rise in the morning, tell yourself you will meet interference, ingratitude, arrogance, and selfishness." This was not pessimism. It was preparation. The Stoic day begins with awareness, not illusion. When you wake without intention, the world decides your mood for you. Messages, news, noise, and pressure rush in. Focus is scattered before it has a chance to form. Stoicism teaches that the first moments of the day shape the entire mental direction that follows. Awareness at the start creates calm strength later. Without it, even disciplined people lose control. Intentional awareness means recognizing reality before emotion. It means reminding yourself that challenges will appear, distractions will tempt you, and frustration will test you. But it also means remembering that none of these things control your character. Epictetus taught that events themselves are neutral, only judgment gives them power. When you wake with this understanding, the day loses its ability to surprise you into panic. You stop reacting blindly and start responding deliberately. Awareness creates space between stimulus and action. In that space lives focus. The Stoics did not rush into their day. They grounded themselves in reason first. This grounding is the foundation of disciplined living. A focused day begins with a focused mind. The Stoics believed the mind should be trained before the body moves. When you open your eyes, pause. Notice your breath. Notice your thoughts. Do not chase them, observe them. Seneca warned that a busy mind is often an undirected one. By observing your mental state, you reclaim authority over it. You stop being dragged by yesterday's worries or tomorrow's fears. Awareness anchors you in the present moment where real power exists. This simple pause creates clarity. Clarity sharpens attention. Attention strengthens discipline. Intentional awareness also involves choosing your purpose for the day. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily to act with justice, self-control, and courage. He did not leave virtue to chance. He selected it consciously. You do not need complex goals to do this. One clear intention is enough: to remain calm, to speak honestly, to focus deeply. Purpose simplifies the day. Without purpose, distraction multiplies. The Stoics understood that the mind cannot chase everything without losing itself. Awareness directs energy instead of wasting it. Many people mistake awareness for passivity. The Stoics saw it as active strength. To be aware is to be awake internally. It is to see impulses without obeying them. It is to recognize irritation without feeding it. Epictetus taught that freedom begins when you stop being ruled by automatic reactions. Awareness interrupts habits that weaken focus. It allows discipline to replace impulse. Each morning becomes a reset point. No matter how yesterday ended, today begins with choice. Starting the day with awareness also protects you from mental overload. The modern world floods attention immediately. Notifications, demands, and expectations arrive before you are ready. Stoicism teaches restraint at the gate of the mind. Marcus Aurelius warned against allowing external noise to disturb inner order. When you begin the day grounded, distractions lose urgency. You decide what deserves attention. This selective focus increases productivity and calm at the same time. Discipline becomes natural instead of forced. This first Stoic rule is simple but powerful. Begin each day awake, not rushed. Begin prepared, not surprised. Begin aware, not reactive. Awareness is the root of focus. Focus is the root of discipline. Discipline is the root of freedom. When you master the beginning of your day, the rest follows with greater ease. As the Stoics taught, a well-governed mind creates a well-governed life. Chapter 2, Rule 2. Remove distraction before it removes you. Distraction is not loud at first. It enters quietly, disguised as comfort, curiosity, or harmless habit. The Stoics understood this danger long before modern noise existed. Seneca warned that people lose their lives not all at once, but in small pieces stolen by trivial pursuits. A distracted mind cannot live well because it is never fully present. Focus is not something you add to life. It is something you protect. When distractions multiply, discipline weakens, and days dissolve without meaning. The Stoic rule is clear. Before you try to improve your focus, remove what steals it. If you do not choose where your attention goes, the world will choose for you. And the world does not care about your purpose. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that attention is life itself. What you focus on becomes your inner world. Distraction fragments that world into confusion. Each interruption pulls the mind away from depth and into shallowness. The Stoics believed that a shallow mind is easily disturbed, easily controlled, and easily exhausted. Removing distraction is an act of self-respect. It means deciding that your energy matters. It means refusing to scatter your awareness across endless demands. Focus is strengthened not by force, but by subtraction. When unnecessary noise is removed, clarity rises naturally. Discipline grows when the mind is no longer divided. Distraction often feels urgent, but urgency is usually artificial. Epictetus taught that most things demanding immediate attention are not essential. Notifications, opinions, and constant updates train the mind to jump without thinking. This jumping becomes habit. Over time, stillness feels uncomfortable. The Stoics warned against this dependence. A disciplined mind must tolerate silence. Silence reveals what truly matters. When you remove distraction, discomfort may appear first. That discomfort is withdrawal from mental excess. If you endure it, calm replaces restlessness. Focus returns slowly, like strength after illness. Removing distraction also requires honesty. Some distractions are chosen because they numb discomfort. They offer escape from responsibility, fear, or boredom. Seneca warned that people flee from themselves by staying busy. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Face yourself directly. Sit with boredom. Sit with uncertainty. These moments train resilience. When the mind no longer escapes, it sharpens. Discipline grows from presence, not avoidance. A focused person is not entertained by everything. They are committed to something. Commitment demands limits. Limits create freedom. The Stoics practiced intentional boundaries. Marcus Aurelius limited his attention to what was useful, virtuous, or necessary. Everything else was noise. You must decide what deserves space in your mind. This includes people, habits, information, and routines. Each distraction you remove strengthens concentration. Each boundary you enforce protects your energy. Over time, focus becomes effortless. You no longer chase attention. It stays with you. This is not isolation, it is selectivity. Discipline thrives when the mind is guarded with care. This rule teaches a hard truth. You cannot focus deeply while allowing shallow habits to dominate your day. Remove what fragments you. Silence what weakens you. Protect what strengthens you. When distraction loses power, purpose gains clarity. As the Stoics believed, a focused mind is a powerful mind. And a powerful mind lives each day fully, deliberately, and well. Chapter 3, Rule 3. Control your thoughts before they control you. Every day begins inside your mind. Before the world touches you, before events unfold, before people speak, your thoughts are already shaping your experience. The Stoics believed this was the most important battlefield of all. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." If your thoughts are undisciplined, your day will be chaotic no matter how perfect your circumstances are. Focus is impossible when the mind is crowded with unnecessary worries, imagined fears, and constant self-talk. The third Stoic rule is simple but demanding. You must learn to govern your thoughts before they govern you. Discipline begins not with action, but with inner order. Most people assume their thoughts are automatic and uncontrollable. The Stoics rejected this belief. Epictetus taught that events do not disturb us, but our judgments about them do. A thought is not a fact. It is an impression. When impressions go unexamined, they become beliefs. When beliefs go unchallenged, they become habits. And habits shape character. This is why uncontrolled thinking leads to scattered focus and emotional exhaustion. The Stoic does not try to eliminate thoughts. They observe them, question them, and choose which ones deserve attention. Focus grows when the mind learns to pause before reacting. A disciplined mind does not argue with every thought. It filters. Fearful thoughts appear. Doubtful thoughts arise. Negative images surface. This is natural. What matters is response. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to ask one question whenever a thought appeared. Is this necessary? Many thoughts fail this test. They add no value, no clarity, no guidance. They only drain energy. When you stop feeding useless thoughts, they weaken. Focus returns when mental noise is starved of attention. Control of thought also requires awareness of mental exaggeration. The mind tends to dramatize problems. One mistake becomes a disaster. One delay becomes failure. Seneca warned that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. This imagined suffering consumes focus and strength. The Stoic response is grounding. Return to facts. What has actually happened? What is within your control right now? By reducing thoughts to reality, emotional intensity decreases. Calm thinking replaces panic. Discipline becomes possible again. Another threat to focus is self-judgment. Many people lose concentration because they are constantly criticizing themselves. This inner voice drains confidence and clarity. Stoicism teaches firm but fair self-evaluation. Marcus Aurelius believed improvement comes from correction, not condemnation. When the mind attacks itself, energy is wasted. When the mind instructs itself, progress follows. Discipline requires self-command, not self-abuse. A calm, focused mind speaks with authority, not cruelty. Thought control also means choosing perspective. Every situation can be viewed in multiple ways. The Stoic chooses the view that strengthens character. Difficulty becomes training. Delay becomes patience practice. Silence becomes space for thought. Epictetus taught that freedom comes from wanting events to happen as they do, not as you wish. This mental shift removes resistance. When resistance disappears, focus sharpens. The mind stops fighting reality and starts working with it. This rule demands daily practice. You will not master your thoughts in one moment. Discipline is built through repetition. Each time you challenge an unhelpful thought, you weaken its grip. Each time you redirect attention, you strengthen focus. Over time, the mind becomes quieter, decisions become clearer, energy becomes stable. The Stoics believed inner order creates outer effectiveness. When thoughts are disciplined, actions follow naturally. Rule 3 teaches this essential truth. You cannot live a focused life with an undisciplined mind. Control your thoughts, and you control your days. Let them run wild, and no schedule or routine will save you. Master the inner world, and the outer world loses its power to distract you. Chapter 4, Rule 4. Do one thing at a time, and do it well. The modern world praises speed, multitasking, and constant motion. People believe productivity means doing many things at once. The Stoics believe the opposite. They taught that focus is destroyed when attention is divided. Marcus Aurelius warned himself not to scatter his mind, reminding himself to concentrate fully on the task in front of him. Rule 4 of Stoic living is simple but powerful. Do one thing at a time, and do it with full presence. A scattered mind creates weak results. A focused mind creates excellence. Your best day is built not on how much you start, but on how well you finish. Multitasking feels efficient, but it secretly drains energy. When attention jumps from task to task, the mind never settles. Each switch costs focus. Each interruption breaks momentum. Seneca criticized busy people who were always active but never effective. He believed that being busy without purpose was a form of laziness. The Stoic seeks depth, not chaos. When you give one task your full attention, the mind becomes calm. Calm strengthens discipline. Discipline sharpens results. Focus is not about speed. It is about presence. Doing one thing well begins with accepting limits. You cannot give full attention to everything. The Stoics were clear about this. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that life is short and energy is limited. When you accept this, priorities become clear. Instead of rushing through many tasks poorly, you choose what matters most and commit to it fully. This choice removes stress. Stress often comes from trying to do too much at once. Focus returns when you give yourself permission to concentrate on one thing. Presence transforms ordinary actions into meaningful ones. Whether you are working, studying, speaking, or resting, full attention improves quality. Epictetus taught that excellence is built in small moments. A focused conversation builds trust. A focused hour of work builds progress. A focused meal builds awareness. When attention is divided, even success feels empty. When attention is whole, even simple actions feel complete. The Stoics believed that wholeness of attention is a form of respect, both for the task and for yourself. Discipline also grows when you finish what you start. Many people begin the day with good intentions, but leave tasks half done. This creates mental clutter. Unfinished work stays in the mind, stealing focus from everything else. Marcus Aurelius believed that completing one duty at a time brings peace. Each finished task clears mental space. Each clear space restores energy. Focus improves when the mind is not weighed down by unfinished obligations. Doing one thing well also requires patience. Rushing is the enemy of mastery. The Stoics understood that quality takes time. Seneca wrote that no great thing is created suddenly. When you slow down and commit fully, mistakes decrease and learning increases. Patience allows skill to grow. Focus deepens when you stop watching the clock and start engaging with the work itself. This is how discipline becomes sustainable instead of exhausting. This rule also applies to rest. Rest is not multitasking with distractions. True rest is full disengagement from effort. The Stoics valued recovery because it protects long-term focus. When you rest with presence, the mind resets. When you rest while distracted, the mind stays tired. Discipline includes knowing when to stop and recover. A focused life respects both action and rest. Rule 4 teaches a quiet but powerful truth. You do not need to do more to live better. You need to do less, but do it with intention. One task, one moment, one clear focus. This is how discipline becomes calm instead of forceful. This is how your day becomes effective instead of exhausting. Master this rule, and your attention will stop leaking away. Your energy will return. Your actions will begin to carry weight. Chapter 5, Rule 5. Control your reactions, not the world. One of the hardest Stoic lessons is also one of the most freeing. You do not control what happens to you, but you always control how you respond. Most people spend their days trying to manage people, events, and outcomes. When this fails, frustration grows. The Stoics taught a quieter power. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that external things are not asking to be judged as good or bad. They simply exist. It is the reaction of the mind that creates suffering or peace. Rule 5 is clear. Stop trying to control the world. Control your reactions instead, and your days will become lighter, steadier, and more powerful. Every day presents challenges. Delays, criticism, mistakes, and unexpected problems appear without warning. These events are neutral by nature. Epictetus taught that events themselves do not disturb us, but our opinions about them do. When something goes wrong, the mind often reacts instantly with anger, fear, or resentment. These reactions feel automatic, but they are not unavoidable. Stoic discipline begins in the pause between stimulus and response. In that pause, you choose your character. A calm response preserves energy. An emotional reaction drains it. Controlling reactions does not mean suppressing emotions. The Stoics did not deny feelings. They acknowledged them without surrendering to them. Anger may arise, but it does not need to speak. Fear may appear, but it does not need to decide. Marcus Aurelius practiced observing emotions like passing clouds. When you observe instead of obey, you regain control. Discipline grows when emotions are recognized but not given authority. This practice creates inner stability even when the outer world is unstable. Many people believe that reacting strongly proves strength. The Stoics believe the opposite. True strength is measured by restraint. Seneca wrote that the greatest power is self-mastery. When someone insults you and you remain calm, you protect your dignity. When plans fail and you adjust calmly, you preserve momentum. Emotional reactions often feel justified, but they rarely improve outcomes. Calm responses create clarity, and clarity leads to better decisions. Rule 5 also teaches responsibility. When you accept that your reactions are yours to control, blame loses its power. You stop saying, "They made me angry," and start saying, "I chose anger." This shift is uncomfortable at first, but it is liberating. Epictetus taught that blaming others hands your power away. Owning your reactions brings that power back. You may not control events, but you always control your conduct. This is where freedom lives. Practicing this rule requires daily awareness. When something triggers you, pause, breathe. Ask yourself what response aligns with reason and virtue. Marcus Aurelius believed that every moment offered a chance to act wisely. Over time, calm responses become habits. Habits become character. Character shapes destiny. Discipline is not built through dramatic acts, but through quiet, repeated choices to respond with control. This rule transforms relationships as well. Many conflicts escalate because of emotional reactions. A calm response can stop a cycle of hostility before it grows. The Stoics believed harmony was protected by patience. When you refuse to react impulsively, you change the direction of situations. Calm becomes contagious. Others sense stability and often mirror it. One controlled mind can soften many volatile moments. Rule 5 teaches a life-changing truth. Peace does not require a perfect world. It requires a disciplined mind. When you stop demanding that life behave as you wish, you stop fighting reality. You begin to work with what is. This acceptance reduces stress and restores focus. Each day becomes less about control and more about conduct. Master your reactions, and your days will feel lighter, your focus sharper, and your discipline unshakable. Chapter 6, Rule 6. Live each day as a complete life. The final Stoic rule brings all the others together into one simple, demanding truth. Live each day as if it were a complete life. Not rushed, not careless, not postponed. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now." Let that determine what you do and say and think. This was not meant to create fear. It was meant to create focus. When you live as if today matters fully, distraction fades, regret weakens, discipline strengthens. Rule 6 teaches you how to live your best day, every day, by treating time as precious and attention as sacred. Most people live as if real life will begin later. Later when they have more money. Later when stress is gone. Later when circumstances improve. The Stoics rejected this illusion. Seneca warned that life is long enough, but we waste much of it. Each day is not a rehearsal. It is the stage itself. When you understand this, your priorities shift. Trivial worries lose importance. Meaningful actions gain urgency. Living fully today does not mean exhausting yourself. It means being present, intentional, and aligned with your values in each moment. Rule 6 asks you to stop dividing life into preparation and arrival. There is no final arrival point where peace suddenly appears. Peace is practiced daily. Discipline is practiced daily. Character is built daily. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to ask one question each morning. What is required of me today as a human being? This question grounds you. It brings attention back to duty, effort, and conduct. You stop chasing outcomes and start honoring actions. Living each day as a complete life also changes how you handle mistakes. When today is complete, you do not carry unnecessary guilt into tomorrow. You learn. You adjust. You move forward. The Stoics believe that dwelling on the past wastes the present. Regret has value only if it improves conduct. Otherwise, it becomes a burden. Rule 6 teaches closure. You do your best today, forgive imperfections, and rest without mental noise. This rule also deepens gratitude. When you treat each day as whole, ordinary moments gain weight. A conversation matters. A walk matters. A moment of silence matters. Stoicism does not seek pleasure, but it recognizes the value of awareness. Seneca believed that appreciating what you already have reduces craving for what you lack. Gratitude sharpens focus. A grateful mind is less scattered and more disciplined. Living fully today strengthens courage as well. When you stop postponing life, you stop postponing difficult actions. Honest conversations happen sooner. Important work gets done. Boundaries are set. The fear of delay fades. Epictetus taught that we suffer more in imagination than reality. Rule 6 cuts through imagination. It brings action into the present where strength exists. This Stoic rule also protects balance. Living each day fully does not mean constant effort. It means knowing when to act and when to rest. Marcus Aurelius valued renewal. Rest is not escape. It is maintenance. A disciplined life includes reflection, stillness, and recovery. When today is complete, rest becomes earned and peaceful, not anxious or guilty. As this series concludes, all 6 rules work together. Control what you can. Accept what you cannot. Simplify your desires. Guard your attention. Master your reactions. Live today completely. Stoicism is not about becoming emotionless or distant from life. It is about becoming grounded, focused, and unshaken. These rules do not promise an easy life. They promise a meaningful one. When you apply these principles daily, discipline stops feeling forced. It becomes natural. Focus stops feeling fragile. It becomes steady. You no longer chase motivation. You build structure. You no longer wait for the perfect moment. You use the present one. This is how Stoics lived. Quietly, intentionally, powerfully. Rule 6 leaves you with a final reminder. You are alive today. That is enough to begin, not tomorrow. Not next year, today. Live it fully. Live it wisely. Live it with discipline. This is the Stoic Tide. If this series helped you live with focus and discipline, like to support Stoic wisdom, share with someone seeking clarity and control. Subscribe for daily strength, timeless philosophy, and a calmer, sharper mind every day.